How the hell do you get ideas? Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More. Let's talk about it because I get ideas in like the weirdest places, like in my car, in the shower, when I'm just staring off into space, right when I wake up, right before I go to sleep, and they all have something in common. Can you tell what it is? Can you see what the thread is from all of those instances? It's that I'm not thinking about the thing. So one thing that I have learned about idea generation is that they're never going to come when you're like brainstorming. Like brainstorming is using your logical brain. And yeah, you can start generating ideas but when you really sit with them, are they really aligned with what you want to do? Or are they based in logical, this is what should naturally follow. This is what should happen. And there's a time and a place for that. I get it. But the real creativity, the real powerful ideas, they come when your brain is relaxed, when you're not even thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, two and two could click together. And you're like, oh shit, I would love to do that. And then boom, that's when you can use the logical brain to actually start moving forward. Now, what is it about these places? So in the shower, you know how like you're always just like, I'm not even thinking about the world. I'm not thinking about doing my podcast. I'm not thinking about my YouTube. I'm not thinking about my book. I'm not thinking about my coaching. I'm not thinking about clients. I mean, that would be weird. And I'm just there focused on the present moment, the sensation of the water, the soap in my hair, just the heat, everything that's happening that's right there. And because I relax, my brain's creativity center starts to generate and starts to crank out the juices. And it's like, hey, what about this idea? Hey, remember that thing that you were thinking about 2 weeks ago that you didn't have a solution for? And then all of a sudden, here you go, boom. Here's the idea. Here's the thing. Here's the fix. And you're like, oh my God, that's wonderful. Those are the ideas that you need to act on. Those are the ones that come from this divine collective consciousness. Okay? When you're in your car now, I know a lot of people like to crank on their music, but the next time that you have like a little drive, like a little 15, 20-minute drive, turn the radio off. Just be present. Just be in the moment with your driving. Just be there. And see if you don't get ideas. See if you're not like crazily talking to yourself about things. See if you're not trying to work things out like without even really thinking about it. They just pop into your head and you're like, yeah, no, I'm having this conversation right now with this random person who's not even anywhere near me and I'm driving by myself. The other thing is right before you go to bed, there's a moment right before you fall asleep where you're like in this weird subconscious, you're not awake, you're not asleep, but you're just kind of in this like floating, about to sink. In that moment, say, you know what, this is the idea I want, and then let sleep take you. You're going to wake up and I bet you're going to have an idea in the morning. Like, it's so crazy how that works. Creative ideas do not come from the logical brain. We get that, right? That's logical, right? Like your brain understands that. But it rejects it because it's like, no, the ideas are formulated in the brain. But it also knows that creativity is not there. That stems from your heart. That stems from your spirit, your soul, however you want to call it, okay? And I know this is very spiritual. Creativity is a very spiritual process. We cannot logically create something beautiful. That's all manifested from our inner parts of ourselves, right? And so that's how I get my ideas. Me talking about this, I was actually working on a video and I'm like, oh, maybe I should just share how I get my ideas. And I just like, all right, hit record, and here we are. How did I get the idea to do the YouTube videos? Well, like I was sharing them on TikTok before, and I really like sharing them, and I talk about them all the time, and I had the idea, maybe you should do them on YouTube. Well, okay, started doing them on YouTube. How did I get the idea to start? I don't know. I had this idea that I just like to talk more than just a little 30-second video. Like, I don't like doing that shit. And when I said that, I was like, I like talking a lot more. And I was like, oh, maybe I should do a podcast. Like, oh, okay. So I started doing that. The ideas, they come when you least expect it. You get these ideas and you're just like, that just makes sense. Like, it's not even like surprising. It's just like, yeah, duh. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do. The logical brain will try to convince you, no, it's like X, Y, Z. No, you still need to have social media. You still need to do this. You still need to do that. You still need to talk to this person. And again, there's a time and a place for the logical brain. But when it's idea and creativity generation, fuck that noise. Ignore the brain. Ignore the brain. Because I can have a logical idea to, hey, let me start a business about washing windows. Okay, but like, I fucking hate that. Like, logically, like, I know there are businesses out there. I know I can hire people to do it. I know I can make money doing it. Like duh. But is that something that it's for me? No, it's not. The things that are for you, the creativity and creation that you are supposed to manifest, are the things that come from you, from within, from the like spirit that guides you. And you got to get in tune with that. And you got to get right with that. You got to ignore the noise that your brain is saying, hey, I'm the smartest motherfucker here. Of course it's saying that. It's the brain. But really, the smartest, most creative is the spirit. Okay? So, where do you guys get your ideas? Let me know. All right? In the description, we're going to talk about my YouTube. We're going to talk about my book. We're going to talk about what this podcast is all about. That's why it's the description. And, with that, I'll let you guys go. Love you. Bye.